All right. Yeah, camera's working fine. Okay. I was worried about that. I was having issues with that this weekend. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Talk Inner Circle. This is Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type in your name in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for entertainment, education, and training purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. This is 5-day challenge week. And you know what that means? I always do crypto talk on Monday morning of the 5-day challenge open to the public. So we are streaming on all of the Facebook channels. I'm not on StreamYard, so I'm not on YouTube or Twitter this morning, but we are streaming on all the channels. We want to promote our 5-day challenge, and in light of Black History Month and for this week, our panelists will be guests from my alma mater, Mr. Morehouse College. So we're excited for that. And we should have, if all goes well, Dr. Byron Nelson up speaking tonight. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I didn't do too much on the weekend. Spent a lot of time with the family, so I did not pay too much attention to the news to see what might be going on out there. But there has been a development. You can't see me on Facebook. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me make sure. Thought I'm streaming on all the Facebook groups. Let's see, let's see. I added every group except the inner circle group. All right, hold on one second. Share to the inner circle. I got every group but that group, and that's the main one. All right, we're sharing to the inner circle group now, and I can make sure everybody in that group will see it. There we go. All right, so this week is going to be the last week of February as we move into March. We are getting almost done with the first quarter of 2024 already. Things are moving by fast. The Bitcoin halving event is coming faster than ever. The Donald Trump has said something about Bitcoin and crypto. That's the first thing we're going to pull up. I didn't think he was going to speak on this, and I definitely didn't think he was going to take this route. So let me go ahead and share screen and recognize you guys as here. All right, let's see. Daryl Weston. I know Daryl. You were having an issue when it came to you got a free unknown airdrop in your Trust wallet. Herschel gave some instructions, and he's correct because wallets are different. If it was MetaMask, you would never been able to see it. Normally, and I haven't messed with Trust Wallet in more than a year. So, in my opinion, or not my understanding, was the only wallet or coins you're going to see is coins you add to that wallet because it's a DeFi wallet. But in that case, you got an airdrop and it actually showed up. Two options, and this goes for everybody. If you get a random airdrop out of nowhere that you're not sure about, you don't know what it is. Two options. One that, and Herschel put it in the Telegram group. One option is to delist that token off your wallet. Second, open up another Trust wallet and move all your tokens into that one because your wallet might be compromised, meaning somehow they've got your wallet address and it could be hackers attempting to put malware or whatever. If you attempt to move those tokens, interact with it any kind of way, we don't know. Hackers are always looking for new ways to access your wallets and your tokens. So probably the safest bet is to create a new Trust wallet and move all your tokens to that wallet. But if you don't want to do that, then deselect that wallet so it's not even being displayed. Don't touch it. Don't try to move any tokens on it. Leave it alone. on and then see if you get another random airdrop. If you get a second random airdrop, is turning off the toggle the same as delete? No, you're not deleting the contract. You're just turning off the toggle where it's not being displayed in your wallet at all. So you don't even see those tokens. And again, I haven't messed with Trust in a while. I remember in the early days when I had a new Trust wallet, my old phone died on me, and I downloaded it, and I had to upload my wallet keys. And I noticed when I did my seed phrase, not all my tokens showed up. So I had to get the contract address of tokens I knew I had on my old Trust wallet. And the moment I added that new token to my new Trust wallet, my tokens popped up. It was still all in my seed phrase. It just wasn't being displayed. So that's all that does. The only way to completely get rid of it is if you just don't interact with that wallet at all and create a new one, and then just move all your tokens that you want to the new wallet. All right, so I see you again. Carla, Daryl, Doreen, Mr. Crow, Dave Winters, Jacqueline Briggs, Jamal from Pasadena, Jonasa, Joyce Easley, Judy from Toronto, Keith Birch, Leonard Long, Lizzie Wright, Marnie DeCasa, Gina Mohammed, Patty Geis, Provis Lofties, Stan T, William, Wild Bill. I get that. Wild Bill. Okay, so let's share screen. See what's going on in the crypto world today. Let's move this over. All right, there we go. Dave, what'd you get? I got this weekend. Anyone else log into OpenSea, dear value users, that a new offer has been made. What was this, an email that you got? If you have one question. I don't, anytime I get emails like that, I just go straight to my account and see if there's any updates. I don't interact with any emails from website or wallets and exchanges because I never know if it's real or not. So just go to, if you've already got an OpenSea account, go to your OpenSea account, open it up and see if you get the same update. Type here. All right, so let's see what's going on in the crypto world. Okay. Crypto, whoa. Refresh. Whoa, went up even higher. Crypto market cap is at 2.1 trillion, up 3.4% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance, though, this is below 49%. So this is starting to fall. So the altcoins are getting more tokens. Ethereum is at 17.6%. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin went up 3.9. Bitcoin's at 53,000. What the hell? Look at this spike. This just happened this Monday morning. 53,000, up 0.4% in the last hour, 3.9%. Ethereum slightly down 0.4%, but it's up 3.7% in the last 24 hours. BNB is up 3.7%. It's up 13% on the week. BNB continues to rise, almost crossing the $400 mark. Solana has a spike. Solana is up 4.6% in the past 24. See any outlier here. Matic is up 8.5. Near's up 11. No outlier in the red. Okay, best performer over the last 24 hours. Flare. Flare is up 28.7% on the 24 hours. 49% on the week. So this is profit taken since the rest of the market is moving up, and this is down 3.1 in the last hour. Data Network went up 21. Near. I didn't do crypto talk on Saturday. Wow, last crypto talk I did was actually Thursday of last week. That's why I'm behind. So I got to look at the week to week. So Flare's 49%, Theta 31, Near 18, Mantle 23, VeChain 10, ApeCoin 17, Gala. Gala's crossed 3 cents, up 18 on the week, 9.7 in 24 hours. Wow, Stacks, it's up 8.9. Matic, okay. See, worst performers. WorldCoin. Oh, that's dropped a bit. It's still up 17% on the week. I flipped $40 into $400 on this WorldCoin in my L Bank account. Singularity, they had a strong week, 41%. That's the AI token. Hey, in their circle, last week, we talked about your AI portfolio. How many of you guys actually added to it? That went up 41%. I got to repeat, it pays to be in the inner circle. Filecoin, slightly down, but all the ones that are down in 24 hours are still up big over the past week. And that is really it. Barely 1% to 6%. But WorldCoin was on such a run that, this is a little bit of profit taking, and it's back up 1% in the past hour. Strike still holding at $1.90. Okay. What was the other tokens I was keeping an eye on? Yeah, see, I had watched Strike. It was at $2.21 on February 20th. DYM. Glad I was watching that. Slightly up, just 0.82%. What's the price of it now? 642. Okay, I put it down watching it when it was $6.10. All right. All right. Since this is 5-day challenge week and this Monday is my busiest, we're not going to be going very long. So let's get into, before I get into the article, I have not checked. I started to this morning. I have not checked DFY. I'll be on the wait, let me think. Tomorrow's Tuesday, the next presentation. I'll be on the presentation tomorrow. I am very interested in their Etherverse. Think I called that right? Netherverse. And I want to know more about the Otherverse. Yes. And Herschel, hey, hook me up. I want to be in that. And I want to learn more about on the staking protocols that they have and the trading, the AI trading system that they have. In fact, hey Herschel, we gotta lock down that time. Probably not this Saturday, the next Saturday. Interview with those guys again. I have not looked at my mining as well. I'm telling you, if you're in crypto, you've got to have a diversified portfolio. I've been mining since 2017. I call that like free money. Hey, no. Refresh dashboard. I'll log out, come back in. You guys mining, you taking a look at your system. Now again, people have asked me, Brandon, how are you getting so many tokens? I'm showing you, I don't have a lot going on. There's only in my entire organization 14 win nodes. If I actually put effort to this, I can get to 500. But there's only 14. And I personally have 5 myself. That's it. I've sold 11. I have 5. And there's 14 total on my team. Oh, I don't know, Doreen, we got to get you set up. You got your node, but it's not online. which means you're missing tokens every single day. We got to get Doreen up on there. But I'm gonna go on the BlockBot report, see how this is looking like. Look at this. 40 the last couple of days, yesterday did 45,000 tokens, 46,000 a day, 42,000, 63,000, 89,000, 51,000, 30,000, 23,000 every day. I'm not buying these. And I was playing the flipping game on Dex Tools because this is a token that it's already on the market. We're not talking speculation here. It already has value. This one, oh, somebody just sold. Right here at 0.0027. Let's do the math on that. 0.0027 times yesterday, 45,204. That's $122 for the day. For the day. Now, when I started this, January 17th, I need to do another update video on this. January 17th. I originally had around 300,000 tokens already from pre-mining. So January 17th until now, I'm now up to 1.1 million tokens. So let's do it at that price again. 0.0027 times 1141390. That's $3,000 worth in the last month and 5 weeks. $3,000 worth, 5 weeks. My goal again is 10 million tokens. But let's go at this price again. Gala is at 3 cents now, 3. If it hits the same price as Gala at the current tokens, 0.033, that's $37,000 worth currently. And I'm not doing anything. I just wake up and get out of bed and look at it. So that's a good day, 450, 45,000. We'll see what it does again tomorrow. All right, let's go to the Donald Trump news. Wasn't there actually a video on this? Hold on, let me see. Now, somebody showed me there was a video of him talking about this. But Donald Trump acknowledges Bitcoin's popularity, says Bitcoin has taken on a life of its own, and I can live with it. Okay, now, this is interesting. The last time, oh, that was you, Judy, who sent that video? It was a video of Donald Trump talking about, oh, here it is. Let's take a listen to this.
Isn't the next logical step for you to embrace Bitcoin because Bitcoin obviously is decentralized. The government can't get its hands on it. What about Bitcoin and all the young people, including African Americans, who are very interested in it?
Well, a lot of people are doing it. I always liked one currency. I call it a currency. I like the dollar. But a lot of people are doing it. And frankly, it's taken a life of its own. You probably have to do some regulation, as you know. But many people are embracing it. And more I'm seeing people wanting to pay Bitcoin. And you're seeing something that's interesting. So I can live with it one way or the other. I've always liked one really powerful thing, and that's called the dollar.
Yeah.
So you guys weren't able to hear that? Because I do have share screen on with sound. Well, I'm going to read the article. But very interesting. Donald Trump is not a person who backtracks on what he said previously. He double downs on it. Even if he doesn't agree with it, he still doubled down on it because that's just how he is. And years ago, when he was president, he said that Bitcoin is a scam, Bitcoin should be illegal, and that cash is king. Cash is king. And then he avoided the topic for years later because then he turned around and started doing NFTs. Remember the Donald Trump NFT cards, trading cards, where he was Superman, he was in space, he was a fireman, he was a Captain America. And now he's got then he did another, his wife did NFT collectibles. I think he did another NFT, two NFT collectibles he's done, and now he's coming. Now his latest deal is the shoe, the Nike, the sneakers. So, and Michael Pendleton, you're right. He kind of like COVID. He's got to try to play the middle because he's the responsible for getting the COVID vaccine in 8-9 months, and he wants credit for that. But his base is completely against the COVID vaccine, and so he can't. He don't want Joe Biden getting credit for it, but he can't say I did it because he's like, well, my people don't like it. So now it looks like he is playing both sides on Bitcoin. And I was waiting for somebody to make this an elect. I don't think it's still going to be an election issue, but she asked the question. So U.S. presidential candidate and former President Donald Trump has acknowledged the growing popularity of Bitcoin, stating that a lot of people are doing it. And the crypto has taken on a life of its own. That should tell you right there. And he was running around saying cash is king and blah, blah. He was president. And it would be smart of him to take this road, especially if Biden continues on the Elizabeth Warren side of, well, we're just going to regulate crypto to death and we're going to try to kill it. Even though Biden really hasn't said, he's also been kind of quiet on this. He plays dumb when it comes to Bitcoin. More and more, I'm seeing people wanting to pay Bitcoin, and you're seeing something that's interesting. I could live with it one way or the other. That's an interesting stance. Former U.S. President Donald Trump discussed Bitcoin in the upcoming presidential election during a Fox News interview alongside U.S. Senator Tim Scott at a town hall event in Greenville, South Carolina on Tuesday. Given his strong opposition to government-controlled central bank digital currencies, Trump was asked if he would embrace Bitcoin due to its decentralized nature and growing popularity. Well, a lot of people are doing it, Trump replied. However, he emphasized, I always like one currency. I like the dollar. Nonetheless, the former U.S. president opined, but a lot of people are doing it, and frankly, it has taken on a life of its own. You probably have to do some regulation, as you know, but many people are embracing it. And more, I'm seeing people wanting to pay Bitcoin, and you're seeing something that's interesting, so I can live with it one way or the other. Trump was substantially more critical of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies while he was president. I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air, he wrote on Twitter, July 2019. Since leaving office, the former U.S. president has launched 3. Okay, I thought it was only 2. Wow, he's already done 3 NFT collections. Okay, I can't give financial advice, but I will say this. Whether you like Trump or not, you should get some form of one of these NFTs. Keep it in your family for the next 30, 50 years. 50 years from now, it is going to be worth so much money. President Trump or former President Trump is one of those characters in U.S. history that will be written about forever. I mean, think Hamilton. Hamilton was a character. He had the very first major sex scandal in Washington, D.C., having an affair with a married woman and then getting blackmailed for it. It cost him the presidency. I mean, well, what do you mean it cost him the presidency? Meaning he wasn't even able to run, but he would have won. He would have been president of the United States, but he had a sex scandal. And here we are 200 years later, and they're writing a play about him. Same thing's going to be on Trump. 50 years from now, whatever items, if you got the $400 sneakers, 50 years from now, you never take them out the box. Your family, that's going to be worth something. Some people already anticipated a shift in cryptos and Trump's crypto stance before Tuesday's interview as pro-crypto politicians see increasing support. Former U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commission official John Reed Stark said, "Oh, you got a couple of trading cards. I won't say your name, so nobody will try to come after you." Reed said, "Crypto voters might be one-issue voters. I'm not a one-issue voter. But if I was, and it's on the crypto side, I got to vote for whoever is going to be down on the crypto. And right now, the Republicans seem to be more pro-crypto than the Democrats. And that's only because of freaking FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, scared all the Democrats into submission. So crypto voters might be one-issue voters and are a powerful and passionate constituency. So perhaps former President Trump will change his crypto tune dramatically. Republican lawmaker Tom Emmer recently predicted, if the second Trump administration takes place, the president will be a lot more friendly to the crypto industry. I'm not willing to say that too much. Because as president, you want you and he said it. He said, I'm for the dollar. I think he would be more for some form of a stable coin, so some form of a digital currency that's controlled by the government, but then that's the CBDC. And he came out against the CBDC, but it's already a done deal. It's already a done decision. It's not his to make. This was decided before he was even president. In fact, if you guys want to know, the decision, really? Oh, it could be my, hold on one second here. All right. Yeah. When the mom calls out of the blue, I got to check on that. Make sure everything is okay and good. All right. So as I was saying, the United States is a sovereign nation and it needs to be in control of its money. And right now it's the US dollar, and the US dollar is the world's reserve currency. Yet the US dollar is coming under threat by nations or organizations like BRICS and countries like China and the others that are creating their own CBDC. The only way that the United States is going to be able to compete on a global scale, you got to look at things. There's a micro and there's a macro. And I'm going to give you both points. From a macro point of view, which is the world, the big picture, United States dollar needs to be digitized into a CBDC. On a micro scale, which is more local, hell no. We don't want a CBDC because that gives the government super control over our finances. They can lock our account, freeze it, stop it. They know every dime we spend, what we sell. What if they decide we don't want you buying these things and we block your account from being able to purchase it? From that standpoint, from a citizen standpoint, we don't want the CBDC. It's another form of ultimate control. But eventually they're going to digitize the dollar. They're going to digitize this. So how and who controls it? And will Donald Trump say, no, we're not going to allow the CBDC? Once he's president, he can't run again. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to play on this one. I'm curious to watch to see what happens. George said, did I renew my nodes? Yeah, 25 for 5 of them, $2,500 for a year for 5 nodes. Yeah. Now the price I saw, they're about to go up to $2,000. I think that there's at the end of February, because I got an email from Connect talking about still take advantage of the $500 nodes while you can. And that regular price is $2,000 per. So keep that in mind too. Anybody that wants to win nodes, you might want to get your hand on one while you can. Okay, let's see this. When asked about what's at stake in the November election, given everything he is facing, Trump replied, I actually think the life of our country is at stake. I think that this is the most important election we've ever had. I agree. While admitting that he said the same thing in 2016, Trump stressed that the current situation is significantly worse, with problems magnified times 10. I actually agree. He warned, we're going to lose our country. It's going to be a disaster, and we have to do something. We're going to get prices down. We're going to bring this country back. We're going to make America great again, greater than ever before, and we can still do it. But soon we will never be able to do that because it will be too far down the line. Well, I'm not going to get into the politics of that, but from an outside observer, no matter who wins, there's going to be major problems. If Trump wins, the left is going to lose their collective shit, and it's going to be some problems. And I'm not even going to go into what Trump may do, but I'm just going to say there's going to be problems. If Trump loses, the right is going to lose their shit, and there's going to be problems. January 6th was nothing. I made a prediction in around February, March of 2020. Go back to my crypto talks back then. It was before I even had ILCA. And I said, this election, 2020, Trump's already said, if I lose, it's because it was rigged. We are going to have problems, big problems. I'm saying it again, but this time it's going to be worse, no matter who wins. So because of that, all we can do is make sure that our family is insulated, that we're able to ride out whatever wave, whatever craziness happens. Like Jim Rohn says, build a financial wall around your family so high that nothing can penetrate it. This is a very, very pivotal year. This is one of those years that's going to be written about in history books, the 2024, just like 1941 and what Pearl Harbor, and there's certain dates in history that stand out. 9/11. This year is going to be one of those years. With the overhaul of the financial system, the crypto markets exploding, Bitcoin goes over $100,000 a coin. There's a whole lot of stuff happening. But the question is, what are you doing to make sure you follow suit? I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I am thinking, I haven't made the full decision yet, but I am thinking of creating everything I have going on with ILCA is ILCA. We want to teach crypto education. More and more people are always asking me about making money after education. And I don't want to be mixing the two too much. I kind of want to keep the education, that community there, but I might create a spin-off of, just because I'm a what's the word I want to use? Not invested, diversified. It's what term I want to use when it comes to opportunities of making money. I work from home, so I've got multiple income sources. So I might create a secondary unit of like-minded individuals from the community who want the information I have to share. And I'm thinking about that. We'll see. But this is something we're going to have to watch for, because I'm not finished yet with 2024. There's a lot that I know I need to do where I want to be financially, and it can't happen if you're just sitting still doing nothing and waiting for other things to happen. You've got to be on the move. You've got to make things happen. All right. But the way I move is not good for everybody. Next one I have here. BNB price climbs to highest since FTX crash amid airdrop frenzy, easing Binance worries. So BNB holders transferred over $400 million worth of BNB tokens in 24 hours to benefit from cross-chain gaming project Portal's upcoming airdrop, Arkham Intelligence noted. BNB holders transferred over 400 million worth of BNB in 24 hours. Okay. BNB price climbed over $380 for the first time since November 2022 and outperformed the broader crypto market. The token is benefiting from fading concerns about crypto exchange Binance after last year's regulatory troubles and Web3 gaming project Portal's airdrop farming campaign for BNB holders. Binance adjacent crypto BNB climbed to its highest price since the crash of FTX, leaving behind last year's worries about the crypto exchange's legal troubles and buoyed by an upcoming airdrop mobilizing BNB users. BNB, the fourth largest crypto by market cap, hit $387 during the day for the first time since November 2022, gaining 7% over the past week. It outperformed the broad market CoinDex 20 indexes, which showed a slight decline over the same time period. Okay, I don't need to know any more about this. Portal's airdrop farming. Rejuvenated activity. Anything an airdrop, I'm paying attention. So rejuvenated activity also likely fueled the price action as the latest airdrop frenzy has reached to the BNB ecosystem. Binance introduced on Wednesday cross-chain gaming platform Portal. Cross-chain gaming platform. So we just covered one last week. I remember if it was Solana or Polygon. Now Binance. Gala has theirs. I'm starting to see this more and more. So gaming pool. So they got a Portal token airdrop slated for February 29th. That's in a couple of days. And also listing the upcoming token on the exchange. Users may lock up BNB tokens or FDUSD stablecoins in Portal's liquidity pools to qualify for the airdrop. Following the announcement, BNB holders transferred over $400 million worth of BNB tokens in 24 hours to Portal in anticipation of the airdrop. Okay, that's what happened. So everybody's trying to get the airdrop. Okay. All right. I'm going to watch this one. 26. Portal. Is that also the name of the token itself? Portal or Portal coins? Launch pool. Portal. Yeah, Portal token airdrop for BNB. I want to watch that. By the way, there was a pump and dump done this past Friday from the KuCoin group. And remember last week on the Inner Circle when they were talking about, yeah, it's going to go 1,500% profit. And I said, there's no way in hell it's going to go 1,500% profit. They're only saying that to hype everybody up. And they only did this airdrop because they fell short on the one they previously did. But I saw what happened and I learned more from watching this new one. I realized that they started the way pump and dumps work. You got the main crew, then you got an outer crew, and then an outer crew, and then you got the whole vast public. So they said it's going to drop at 9 a.m. Pacific Friday morning. They're going to tell us what the token is. I noticed they started to accumulate this token 2 days before the actual day of the pump that they launched it. And when they did, it had already gone up by 400%. So they probably told the inner outer group 10 minutes before it launched. Because one thing I was going to try to see, and I'm going to do this next time, I'm going to pull up on KuCoin, and I'm going to, on the day that they're going to do it, I'm going to look to see, because you can tell who's the top fastest gainers at any moment. I know I can do that on Binance and LBank. I got to see if KuCoin shows that. And I'm going to see which one's starting to spike. 5 minutes before they make the announcement, that's the coin they're about to choose. Because by the time they made the announcement, it was already up 400%. So the vast majority of people was buying at the 400% range, and it immediately started to sell and come down. So the vast majority of people lost money on that. The key is to get it before. So that took place this past Friday, and I did learn something. I hope you guys learned something as well. Mr. Crow's already got the instructions on the portal airdrop. Whoa. There we go. Airdrops.io. Visit the portal website. Visit the connected supported chain wallet. Select the token you want to transfer. Now connect the destination chain wallet. Complete the transaction. Portal doesn't have an own token yet, and early users who've used the bridge may get an airdrop if they launch an own token. Please note there is no guarantee. I do have a bunch of money sitting on Binance. Now I'll go ahead and I'll go through this process. That'll be a good learning curve. It's not happening until the 29th. So yeah, we'll see how many tokens I can get. I'll follow these instructions later. Okay. Good find, Mr. Crow. New Joyce. I love this community. And it is. It's a community. It's not just me. It's the whole point. All right. So yeah, that's Binance, a portal. Okay, what's next here? How to revoke smart contract access to your crypto. Oh, you're talking about if you connect no, that's not connecting your wallet. How to revoke smart contract. Oh yeah, if you have your wallet connected. Can we take a look at that project I sent last week? What is that project? Send it over to me again, Patty. Did you send it to me on Telegram? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, the Saletti. Novatech hearing. Again, also, I'm waiting to see if there's any other news coming out about Novatech or anything about Daisy. All right, so let me read this article and then I'll pull up the app.saletti. Okay, how to revoke smart contract access. A smart contract hosted on a blockchain autonomously executes once all the specified terms or conditions in a contract or agreement are satisfied, negating the need for intervention by an intermediary. The terms of the contract are written in machine-readable code. Once the smart contract is complete, it is irreversible and legally binding, raising the question, is it possible to terminate a smart contract? And more importantly, can smart contracts be reversed? Well, what have we been learning about dark fusion technology and the SCL smart contract token standard? That answer is yes on the Bitcoin blockchain. So this article is going to discuss whether it's possible to revoke smart contracts. Revoking a smart contract typically means disabling or terminating its functionality on a blockchain. Years ago, there was a company called Twin Turbo that it was the first smart contract using my crypto education. Do you know that smart contract is still active right now? If somebody went to it and purchased it, they'd get the courses, and the money commission still happens instantaneous. The smart contract didn't fail. It still works. So why are smart contracts revoked? One may revoke a smart contract under several circumstances, such as if they don't intend to buy, sell, or transfer an asset or use the smart contract again. In other instances, malicious developers build backdoors into smart contracts, allowing unauthorized access to funds. Now, who can change a smart contract? Like any contract, once the parties have agreed on the contract terms, they are unchangeable, even if the parties wanted to do so. The terms are written on the blockchain, which is unalterable. This makes smart contracts immutable. The only way to change the terms of a contract is to upgrade the contract, that is, swap the underlying smart contract of a decentralized app for another. Okay, so in the early days, a lot of smart contracts came out on Uniswap, and you would have to use your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet, access Uniswap, and get those type of tokens. And then Binance and PancakeSwap came next, and the fees were much less. So what a lot of businesses that had smart contracts on the Uniswap version, they would not really shut it down, just say they're no longer servicing it, and that they're going to move to a new chain, which was the Binance chain on PancakeSwap, and you would get a free airdrop of tokens from your old ones onto the new. That's how they did it back in the day. Now, I've been out the loop to see if that's still how they're doing it now. But yeah, that's how it was done. And that's what they're talking about here. You would just swap it, the underlying smart contract for one decentralized app to another. No one controls the smart contract once the code is written into the blockchain. The code will execute if or when a predetermined condition or stipulation is met. Or even on Uniswap, you might notice on some tokens it has version 1, version 2, version 3, or V3. So they update by creating a new instead of being able to correct the one that's already there. That's right. Twin Turbo became iLearning Crypto. Let's see. Since no one has express control of the contract, the parties need to determine the stipulations and describe them adequately without ambiguity to ensure they can execute. And this begs the question, can tokens be locked inside a smart contract? When a user sends tokens into a smart contract, no one can trade or withdraw them, essentially locking them in it. The smart contract will only release the tokens after a certain period or performance of certain conditions. Some platforms even allow for customization of the token lockup, with the user specifying the date and time when the tokens can become available. What are token approvals and permissions in smart contracts? The only way to protect against the exploitation of smart contracts is to approve only the withdrawal of funds required, avoid untested platforms, and revoke token approvals and permissions. But what are token approvals and permissions? Smart contracts allow dApps to automate the moving of tokens in one's wallet. Hence, token approvals and permissions. Therefore, token approvals and permissions signify the owner's approval of a smart contract to withdraw tokens from a wallet and execute a trade. A user can use several means to revoke smart contract access to their tokens. Okay, one thing that you always want to do, and this goes into security, is always disconnect any applications connected to your wallets. In fact, I didn't do that this morning. Let's see if I do this live. Let me open up one of my MetaMask. You're in MetaMask, 3 little buttons at the top. You see it says connected sites. Wow, look, I got all these connected. God dang. Disconnect. Yes. Disconnect. Disconnect. Next web. I still have next. The DFY was connected. Disconnect. Disconnect. Make sure all of your stuff is, if you're not using it at the time, disconnected. If you always want to double check at any time, given time, like I just did, disconnect all your stuff. You can always, once you go back, You can connect it again. Qcoin Wells is doing another one. Yeah, see, they didn't reach their mark last month. Hold on, let me see here. I'll show you guys. Look at this. Good eye, Leonard. Popped up 1 minute ago. Pump signal announcement, Friday, March 8th, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Our previous signal was jam-packed with impressive volume and a peak of 750% plus. But our growth does not stop here. See, they still didn't reach the marks that they wanted to go. So this time around, because we can't trade, and now the token that they chose last time was on other exchanges than just Qcoin. I can't trade on Qcoin. So I'm going to need to do two things. I'm going to have my Binance open, my LBank open, and my Bitforex open. And I'm going to go on Qcoin 10 minutes before they drop the token. Dang, I'm doing this publicly. Okay, I'll tell you guys, but we'll do this more in crypto talk. Telling you exactly what I'm going to do. As soon before they even drop the name of the token, see here, the name of the token they're pumping was Fear right at 9 a.m. last Friday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see what tokens are already pumping 5 to 10 minutes before 9 a.m. on March 8th on Qcoin. Then I'm going to put those tokens to see, is it on Binance, LBank, or Bitforex? Probably not going to be Bitforex. At best, LBank probably has the best chance because that's international, but I can only do Binance US. I'm going to pop it in there to see if it pops up. If it does, I'm going to buy a lot of it before they make the announcement. Now, this strategy that I'm doing is risky because they may not even announce that token. I may choose the wrong one, but I'm playing. I'm learning. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a pattern here and get over on them. Yes, Mr. Long.
Hey, Brandon, I noticed when we were watching it last week, even on CoinGecko, the market that was reflecting on KuCoin was not reflecting on CoinGecko.
So it's not instant on CoinGecko.
But it was in CoinGecko, but all the other places it was at, it was not reflecting right away.
Yeah,
So
and CoinGecko is not attached to Qcoin. I think they're attached to Binance.
it could be a little slow.
So we got to watch Qcoin's number so we know what the token is first, and then see if that's being traded on one of the other exchanges, and get a hand on it then. All right, we're gonna have another shot at this. March 8th. Even if you're able to get 100, 150, 200% off of it, that's a steal. That's a steal. But we'll see what they're saying. They say 750%. With Bitcoin at a yearly high, new money flooding into altcoins, the pump can truly be massive. Be ready for an epic signal 11 days from now. So a week from Friday, this will take place, and we will be ready. We've seen them happen twice. I think I'm picking up some of the patterns. See what we can pull from it. Okay. Revoking smart contracts. Okay, I'm done with the smart contract stuff. Let's look at Patty's project that you sent me. Go back. All right. App.Saletti. Okay, what is this? Value state 353,000. There's the Connect Wallet thing. Who are they? Home trade report, Pam Invest portfolios calculator, white paper. They're using the same type of doc that Vara has. That reminds me, this Friday I will be doing the Dark Fusion Dex read, not white paper, but Dex. And this isn't a white paper, is it? Intro Saletti.ai. Let's see if we watch this video.
Introducing Saletti AI. The Saletti protocol represents a groundbreaking approach to investment access into private markets. With the use of blockchain technology, we aim to bridge the global financial gap. Unlike traditional portfolio management companies, we foster a truly decentralized environment with low barriers of entry into private equity, real estate, and private credit. Managing your crypto investments can be challenging, time-consuming, and overwhelming. With the use of artificial intelligence, we diversify your portfolio for a maximum profit. By staking your assets in our protocol, you earn rewards of up to 1% daily. Saletti AI is a movement that rivals the dystopian.
Hold up. Did he say up to? Yes, you got to be careful with that language. Let me go back.
To 1% daily. Saletti AI is a movement that rivals the dystopian vision of centralized institution. We are poised to disrupt the index fund management landscape currently monopolized by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Saletti, where smart investing meets simplicity.
Okay. Let's do a quick who is Sleddy.ai. One app, one API.net, domains by proxy, Arizona. Okay. Can you give me any date on this? Updated 6 days ago. 1 second ago. Okay. Patented to the US. It's registered here. Last update, February 24th, 2 days ago. There's not much off this raw data. So I have to go to ICANN. And no results. Is registered in the US, Temp, Arizona. That's all I have on that. All right, let's go back. Where is it? Up to portfolios. This doesn't give me like a who's behind all this. Let's go back to the white paper. Saletti AI represents groundbreaking approach to democratizing investment access to markets. Okay. With an intuitive Saletti.ai empowers. Okay. What is deep? It's decentralized. Yeah. Challenge. Yeah. Let's go to, so they got Forex market. Benefits of a PAM account. Percentage allocation management module account is a type of investment structure often used in the financial markets, including the foreign exchange and crypto markets. It allows investors to allocate their funds to a professional trader or money manager who makes trading decisions. Okay. Yeah, the Saletti PAM. The Saletti PAM account is a managed automatic Forex trading system that is powered by Saletti AI. Okay, so first, if we talk about Novatech was an automated, supposed to be automated Forex trading system, although they weren't actually doing any any trading. So here they've got an AI that's doing the trading. Okay, private credit. Sleddy. All right, what's your products? Borrowing assets and quantitative forex PAM. Based on some analysis, generates trading signals. Okay. I have a couple questions. Minimum investment is $500. Unlimited on how much you can. They take 15% of the profit. Is this a software? Let me ask this question, Patty, then maybe you can answer for me. So is this a software where I am in control of my funds at all time, or am I giving it to them? Well, I'm assuming because Connect Wallet, the funds are in my wallet, and it's like API. They're able to trade through my wallet. Are they able to withdraw through my wallet? Yeah, I'm going to mute you in a moment, Patty. I just want to get the question out first. Am I in control of my funds at all time? All right, hold on. All right, go ahead, Patty.
Hi, good morning. Okay, so it appears as though that we're in control of our wallet at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you. Yeah. And the minimum is not 500, it's 50. That's what it's saying.
Oh, $50?
Yes.
Oh, so this is something different than quantitative forex PAM.
That is something different. They have the PAM accounts, and then they have two other portfolios, one for 50, one for 250, and it looks like the PAM account minimum is 500.
Okay. And is there a sign up fee, or you're only just paying 15% of whatever profits that they are able to generate?
So there's no sign up fee. You can register, get your affiliate link, and then share it. You can use the exchange. There's an exchange on the left. I think it's called exchange. I gotta look.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking right
Where
at it.
you can actually change the crypto right there in the site. I haven't tried that. I just had BNB in my wallet. And then you can also see through the trade reports, they're stating that what we see is how their trades are made. And I did not see anywhere that you had to KYC. No.
So no KYC is decentralized. Money is in your account at all times. They're not able to withdraw our money.
They say that on some of the AMAs that I've listened to, they state that we can withdraw our money at any time.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't show that there was any minimum amount before being able to withdraw. One of the individuals that I think is behind Saletti was also in Novatech. So they were in a few different programs that many of us in our community have participated in. So I can't say that those two individuals, are fishy or whatever, because they've been in the same thing we have.
Oh, yeah, I understand. All right. So, and Herschel is right on that. If it's Forex, it's not regulated in the US, which is why they're going DeFi. So it's DeFi, and you're not even putting your name. This is all's attached is your wallet address. Okay.
Only your wallet. Yep.
I see Jared made a video on this. From what I would see, this would be good enough if you want to take a risk. Start with $50, see what happens, and then increase. I would always do you have to have your wallet connected the whole time?
No, I disconnect my wallet.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
I won't keep my
Well,
wallet. And I created a completely separate wallet for things just like this that doesn't have the assets that I hold.
This seems
A
to be
completely
new
separate wallet.
because they only got
It
300
is.
active users. So nobody knows about this yet.
Right, so it looks like the first AMA was January 4th, so it's all pretty new. They seem to have AMAs every week. They have a Telegram group.
Yeah, I'm looking at their trade archive here. So 1% for each day. So averaging close to 1% a day. I see here. Okay. Yeah, if you want to start off with like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, try it out, see how it works. And then scale up.
Mhm.
I don't see, besides the only red flag for me is that they're dealing with Forex. I don't like dealing with Forex, but if they're able to keep performing, I mean, it's minimal risk. I don't see any big issue. I'd be careful about promoting this publicly. I wouldn't promote this publicly, but if you want to get involved, just to try it out and let your money work for you, I don't see too much of an issue with that. Let me see Jared's little couple minutes of this.
Thanks for joining us today. So today we're diving into the world of Soleti AI, and let me tell you, it's been one heck of an awesome ride so far.
Interesting. So he did this, what, 2 weeks ago? There was
Mhm.
246 active users. Now we're up to 300. So this is kind of word of mouth growing right now.
We've managed to turn
So he started with 250.
Okay, so now he's up to 260 now.
investment into a whopping $38 in just 4 weeks. I mean, where else can you dream of returns like that? Certainly not your regular bank. The best part? Deposit a minimum of $500 and you'll be pocketing whatever the AI trades for that day. Just to give you an example, it's been above 0.8% daily. I'll drop a link down to the Soleti Telegram channel. And they're
I'll try it out.
approach.
See how it works. That's a good find.
Okay, so Leonard, he'll drop you his link.
Yeah, shoot me your who? You
Okay.
told me about it.
Leonard, I know. I know.
So-
Trust me. So Leonard, he'll drop you the link.
all right, send me a link and I will test it out and then
Okay, cool.
see how
Yeah,
it works.
testing it out too.
A lot of these things I love to, even whether or not I actually want to do it, I love to test it out. Try these out. That's how I learn. All right, where was I?
Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Robert Kiyosaki says if Bitcoin crashes, he would be happy and buy more. Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki explains what he will do. Okay, well, that's common sense. I'll say the same thing. Sell is my favorite four-letter word. Yeah, if people are selling, I want to buy. My reply is I would be happy and I would buy more once the crashing stops. All market crashes are assets going on sale, and sell is my favorite four-letter word. Okay. He said Bitcoin would hit $100,000 by June this year. Huh. His statement followed another where he said the price of Bitcoin is headed for $150,000. He also recently advised investors to pay attention to the upcoming Bitcoin halving in April. Following the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs by the US SEC, he revealed that he had increased his Bitcoin holdings. I bought 5 more Bitcoin today. Yeah, that must be nice. Yeah, let me drop about $250,000 and just buy more. All right. That is it for Crypto Talk for today. I hope you guys learned something new. As always, that's the point. Let's see. I hope that's a point. And tonight, or later in 45 minutes, I'll be doing the VARA International presentation. Hope you guys have noticed something here. And I want you to, when it comes to VARA, VARA has always been our long-term investment play, not a get rich quick overnight. As this thing develops, I am very, very, very excited about where this is going and how this is going to end up. And we as a collective group have done about $2.4 million worth of assets that we have sitting there and ready to grow. We're going to have in the next 60 days a lot of information. Unfortunately, VARA is not the platform if you're trying to make a whole lot of money right now, today. There's still 60 to 90 days away from that being possible. So the point for it right now is to have your assets. You want to have as many VRX tokens and access keys as you can while you can. That's the whole point of that. So I just wanted to make that point clear. People, well, how come I haven't been doing the compensation plan on that yet? There's a lot of things that are still in flux. So I'll be doing that presentation in 45 minutes from now. And then tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, we have our 5-day challenge. Guest panelist that's scheduled for tonight will be Dr. Byron Nelson. So I will see you guys on the next 2 broadcasts. Again, Jacqueline, I haven't heard anything new that you don't know yet on the payout side. We're waiting for word on what Stripe is doing to open their accounts. So as soon as I know, I will share with everybody else as well. I still have more than 25K sitting there waiting. All right, everybody, take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. For those of you that's part of VARA. Bye-bye.